I just went on a duck hunt today and we got ourselves a common merganser. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna cook this bad boy up, and we're gonna cook it up very simple, very easily, to give it a true taste test. See if the regular common merganser is as bad as people say it is. I'm curious about the flavor profile. Normally I take these kind of off ducks and throw them through the grinder, make jerky sticks and whatnot, you know, mix them with half pork. But today, for today's video, we're gonna take a look at this, cook it like a steak, and really see if a common merganser is trash or not. Alrighty, y'all, we've got the merganser breasts all seasoned up. The first thing that I did was clean these bad boys up. They had a little bit of feathers on them, some skin on them. Just needed to clean them up to be a little bit more edible. And the one thing I made sure to do is trim off all of the excess fat off of these breasts. Where all the bad flavor is probably gonna come from is that fat. And I wanted to cook this up as if it was a steak. And so what I did for seasoning was I hit it with a little bit of olive oil to use as a binder for some salt, followed up with some pepper, and then the third and final ingredient is some garlic powder. So this is as basic as it gets. I want to taste test this to see how bad merganser really is. Ideally, this isn't any different than any other piece of duck, but it also could be repulsive. So that's part of the fun of this video. If you guys are new here, please make sure to subscribe. It means a lot when you guys do that, and I'm gonna try my best to come out with some more cooking videos for you guys for some taste tests and maybe some other recipes later down the road. So we've got the grill fired up. I'm gonna put these on the propane grill and cook them medium rare. Slice them up. We'll see if it's any good. Mergansers. Okay, moment of truth here. Is merganser really as bad as people say it is? It doesn't smell any different than just a duck. It doesn't look any different than a duck. The meat color is a little bit not quite as red, more of like an orangey tint to it, but it's definitely not the color of a mallard breast. I will give it that. But you didn't come here to just look at it. You came here to see me eat a piece and tell you if it's worth pulling the trigger on or just letting them fly by. Cheers, everybody. Common merganser, cook like a steak. A little bit of blood. Cheers. I just need to not think merganser when I eat it. Oh. Okay. It's not bad. It's just a very strong flavor. Oh my gosh. It's not bad. It's really tender. I think I probably could have cooked it a little bit more. I think it's a little bit underdone for what it is. I cooked it pretty medium rare, which is usually how I like to cook duck. But I think I cooked this one a little bit too rare. Sometimes, like even with venison, I can cook it a little bit too rare and it's kind of got like a really weird gamey flavor. I think I would like it better if I cooked it a little bit longer, and if I brined it, it'd probably be just fine. Definitely not a strong gaminess, not like a repulsive fishy taste like you would think. It's just like we've all had that like gamey duck. Like even if it's a mallard, like you've just eaten a duck and it's just like, yeah, it's a pretty ducky duck. That's how I would describe the merganser. It's an acquired taste, and like we did today, man, we just bare bones basics: salt, pepper, garlic powder. Wasn't terrible. This might become dog treats just because I'm not in the mood to eat merganser right now. It did have kind of like an irony taste to it. I think it's from the blood, so I definitely think it's a bird you want to brine. I did not brine it, and I think that would make a difference. Yeah, it's got like a real strong irony taste. It's not as bad as you might think. I think if you were able to mix this in to some like jerky, or you know, like through the grinder jerky sticks, and mix it in with your puddle ducks, you wouldn't notice it. That's generally what I do with my diver ducks, is I'll put them through the grinder and make some summer sausage or jerky sticks and just mix it in with ducks and geese and whatever else we end up with by the end of the season. So as far as mergansers are concerned, feel free to shoot them. They're not that bad. Try one, see how you like it, and think about different dishes that you can prepare with it. Personally for me, I'm gonna refrain from shooting them just because no need to. This one was a mistake, but what I can say is that they're really not that bad. Now that I've tried it, I know how to cook it differently and better. So in the future, if I was gonna want to cook a merganser steak, which heaven help me, I don't need to ever do that. What I would do is I would brine it, and then I would let it cook a little bit longer, and it'd be about the same. But I think this would go really well if you were to just throw it in a grinder with some other ducks when you're making jerky. I don't think whole muscle jerky would be the way to go with it. I think you want to, that's definitely a duck that's made for the grinder. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the comments if you have a merganser recipe that we want to share with the world. And if you guys are interested, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all the future videos that are coming out. And I will catch you guys on the next one. You girls want a treat? Want to try some merganser? Want to try some merganser? Here. Or here. Sit. Mmm, yummy mergansers. Yeah, I cooked these not nearly enough. Yummy. Yummy. Yummy mergansers. You guys don't think they taste too bad. You're in this one, buddy.